So next on our agenda here, we're going to take a look at air circulation, humidity control, really important. If you need some supplies, HTG supply over there on the left, go ahead and scan that QR code. Lots of different materials on there, which we'll talk about in a second. So something like this, when you're starting off your seedlings, you'll want a humidity dome to hold in the moisture. As the plant gets larger, you're going to be fine without having this. They'll be growing really well, especially in hydroponics. But you generally want to have as much moisture as you can to start off with. Now, if you start to experience mold or any kinds of issues in your system, then it might be necessary to introduce a small fan, or in some cases, you might need to do like a 10% hydrogen peroxide solution to help with the problem of mold in the growing. It does happen from time to time. Humidity generally ranges between 40 to 60%, and you want to use vents, open shelves. You can also just cover your plants with a DIY dome if you really need to. But if you haven't done so already, scan that QR code there. You can get supplies you might need for growing, plugs, trays like you see the ones that I have here for growing out, or even full systems like this Aero Garden and others. Next on our list, and let me just do a quick reminder here while we got it up. The free indoor food growing training program is available at indoorgardenmarket.com. We walk you through all of the basics, starting from seed to harvest, cooking, as well as taking down your system and then putting up a brand new one for 4 full crop cycles indoors and 75 pounds of food per year in about the same size square space as a coffee table. Super interesting and fun, and it's easy to join. So you just sign up, you get all of our email reminders and help all the time. Next on our list of things to watch out for your top growth hacks are going to be nutrient timing and watering basics. So when you're planting in soil, you want to make sure that the water level, the moisture level in your plants are going to be it should feel like a sponge, I guess is the best way to describe it, like a sponge you might have in your kitchen if you just finished washing something. Similar kind of consistency all the time. For compost tea or organic fertilizers, compost tea is pretty safe to add anytime you want. You really can't overdo it as long as you keep the moisture levels correct. Organic fertilizers or just generally fertilizers, be cautious with those, especially once a week, maybe, once every other week. It depends on the concentration. I will generally use my spent fertilizer or nutrients from my hydroponic systems. I will water it down and then I will put it in my soil plants to provide them with nutrients. So I don't really throw anything away. But you can use your general nutrients that you get, at any store without any problems here. Common signs of over or underfeeding. Underfeeding, yellowing leaves is a big one for that. You might experience that if there's too much water or not enough nutrients. At the seedling stage and a little bit after, generally speaking, when it's yellowing, as long as it's not moister than that sponge, then it's usually you don't have enough nutrients. So you want to add those to your plants.